Philip in Australia, you're on with Tim and Matt. And
yes, hello. I'm assuming you're an atheist, Matt.
Yep. You don't have to assume. The show's called The Atheist Experience. I'm on the board of directors for the Atheist Community of Austin and American Atheists. I've called myself an atheist for years. Why on earth would you assume that I'm an atheist?
Well, I barely know you, but I'll get straight onto this. So I take the position that God exists. The evidence is all around us. So I'll start with my opener of 3 sentences.
Hang on.
And you can respond.
No. First thing you need to do is define what God you're talking about, and then you can present your 3 sentences, and as long as they're not too long, and we'll respond.
We are talking God in general.
Which God? I don't know what that means. When I ask you to define something, it's because people have different definitions of that and different usages for the term. I need to know what yours is. We just went over this in the last 2 calls ago. I'm not defining a God. You are. So you need to define the God that you believe in and then argue for it.
The creator of the universe.
What does that mean? The creator of the universe. What are its properties? Is it a thinking being? Is it an agent? Does it still exist? What?
An eternal prime mover, because every worldview has to account for the very first movement.
No, because you can say, I don't know. Now, you say an eternal prime mover.
No problem. But, hang on, you should have no problem responding to my opener. Only 3 sentences.
Philip, why can you not give me a definition of a God?
A God is an eternal and infinite in size prime mover.
Infinite in size. How?
Matter.
Infinite in size. Is it a thinking agent?
A consciousness.
Wow. So is like English your first language? Because thinking agent, you could have just said yes, but instead you said it's a consciousness. That's what a thinking agent is.
Eternal. I'm giving you the attributes. So
well, if it's an infinite size, just real quick, if we go back to this infinite size things, how does it fit inside the universe if its size is infinite? Because you can't have 2 objects occupy the same.
It doesn't. It transcends the universe, but I don't know how it could be infinite anyway. But
all right.
So right now the properties we have are that it is eternal, infinite in size. Yeah, and it's a consciousness.
The God of the Bible. Look, we'll discuss the God of the Bible, but I have to convince you of God first.
Philip, did I say anything at all about the God of the Bible? Why? Please listen to me, Philip. Please, I'm begging you. I am so fucking frustrated by people calling in. Shut up.
So bad.
Shut up. Listen, I begged you to please listen to me so that you could make your point. Do you want me to hang up? Is that the goal?
No.
Then listen to me. Shut up and listen, okay? Constantly, people call in and they want to defend a notion of God. What happens is we'll get emails saying, oh, well, you guys didn't define your terms first, so you were talking past each other. I'm trying to make sure that we don't talk past each other. So I want to get to what characteristics of a God you're advocating for. Right now, you have a God that is eternal, infinite, and consciousness. Are there any other properties of God that you are getting ready to argue for?
A non-physical prime mover, not contingent on matter. Do you know what matter is?
Goodbye, you prick.
Material for the universe.
Bye-bye.
All right. I'm tired of people who think they're so smart that they just... Oh my God. Do you know what matter is? I know one thing, you don't matter.